All right, so we are about to make one of my favorite training meals. We're gonna make our chicken and rice and peas chicken bowls. So we're gonna start with, I've got 3 packages of thinly sliced chicken breast here. And that is just under a pound each. So what they do is they take the chicken breast and they just slice them. They thinly slice the chicken breast, and that way when I cut them up, and I use scissors to cut mine, the meat is in smaller portions, and it's just I just like it. It's easier. So I'm going to use these kitchen shears or these scissors. I'll take them out of the package. I'll cut each breast up, and again I'm going to use the spray pan olive oil in the pan. I'll spray that in there like this before I place the chicken in, and then I'll cut the chicken up, and then I will season it, and I'll show you the seasonings once again, and cook that chicken up, and then I will be back and show you the next part of it. Alright, so we're back, and I'm going to show you guys where we are now. We are at the seasoning part. I've went ahead and seasoned the chicken with, this is one of my favorite seasonings to use in this recipe for this training meal. Chicken, rice, and peas chicken bowls. So this is steak and chop seasoning from Weber, and you can get it at any grocery store, but it's really good. The salt content is really low, so you don't need to add any salt to this. I just put this in there, give it a a nice little even coat, and then this is what the chicken looks like once we've got the pan under that, the olive oil pan, and then we've got the chicken here cut up that I used the chicken, the kitchen shears, the scissors, and we're fixing to cook this chicken up in this pan here. And once the chicken is all completed and cooked and everything, I will bring you guys back and show you where we are at then, and then we will show you a finished chicken bowl. So later. Alright guys, so here is the carb part, the best part, our white rice. You can use brown rice if you want. I prefer white rice. The only difference is with brown rice and white rice is the brown rice still has the hull on the outside, which is where all the fiber is. The white rice is stripped of that and then bleached. But the nutritional values are pretty similar, almost exactly the same. The white rice, however, does not have the fiber content that the brown rice will have. I just don't like the flavor of brown rice. So that's up to you. Either one is very acceptable. So I've got a cup of white rice measured out here. And the best thing you can ever purchase if you eat rice and you're going to follow the nutrition plan that I put out here, and you're one of my clients or become one of my clients, we eat rice at least once or twice a week, right? So we purchased one of these rice cookers. Man, this was the smartest thing that my wife bought it. I didn't buy. I can't take credit for it, but it was one of the best things that she purchased, because you literally plug it in, pour the rice in, get 2 cups of water. It's so for every it's basically a 1-to-2 ratio for rice in this thing. 1 cup of rice equals 2 cups of water. So we'll go get 2 cups of water, pour the water in, and then we'll simply click right here to cook. And once it's done, it turns off and it goes to warm, and your rice is done. That's all you have to do. So that's the rice. That's how you prepare the rice in this rice cooker. If you're going to follow a nutrition plan that I have, or one similar to mine that's going to include rice, invest in this thing. I think it was $10. So anyway, that's how we prepare the rice, and we will move on to the next part of the recipe. Now as the chicken's cooking, you can see that this chicken breast, there's a lot of water in chicken breast, so all this water is going to cook out of it. You need to let this chicken breast meat cook until this water is evaporated. And then the chicken breast pieces will crisp up and be nice and brown after that. But this is like, you don't want this yet. Okay, it's cooked all the way through, and you could eat it, but it would taste like crap. So what I usually do is just let all this water evaporate, and then spray some more Pam on it, let it crisp up, get nice and crispy and brown, and then that's when the chicken is really good. And then we've got the rice there, and we've got our peas here that we've had pre-cooked for a couple days. I usually keep some vegetables pre-cooked, peas, green beans. So once all this is ready, we'll put our bowls together, and you guys will see a really delicious way to eat healthy and be a great training meal. Get your proteins, get your carbs, get your green vegetable, all the macronutrients you need to stay fit, to get fit, to be healthy. It's all in this meal. Now, I don't know if you can really tell here, but all the water, I know you can tell the water's gone, which is what we want. Now we're sizzling up, and we're like almost like a really no-calorie stir fry. And you can see the chicken starting to brown up. That's what we want. That's where the flavor is going to be in this dish and in this chicken. So we're going to let this continue to brown up for a little bit longer and take it off the heat. And then we will be ready to put our bowl together. All right, so here's the finished product with our chicken bowls, chicken, white rice, and peas. So what I did is, this is my serving. I have to eat quite a bit more now because of the amount of muscle mass I put on my body. So I got to feed all those muscles every day, and it takes a lot of carbs and a lot of proteins and a lot of vegetables. So I get to eat quite a bit with this. My wife's and my daughter's portion is this. So my portion is roughly twice as much as theirs. Theirs is, you can measure this out for anybody that's trying to lose weight in a position where you're not having to support the muscle you have. Instead, you're trying to lose weight, maybe put lean muscle on. You want to basically go by these guidelines. What's in this bowl is one fist, your fist worth of carbs, which is the white rice. One fist, your fist of the protein, which is the chicken, and then 1/2 cup of peas, all right, or whatever green vegetable you put in there. So, and that pretty much goes for all your meals. I mean, you know, a freebie from me to you guys on your nutrition is, listen, measure your carbs out like that with a fist or a palm. Your proteins, men, you double up on that. Men are always going to have twice as many carbs, twice as much protein. They're going to do a palm and a half to 2 palms, where a woman, a lady, young lady, will look at their palm or their fist, and that's the portion size that they should have of their protein and their carb. Okay, so it's a pretty simple way to do that, but it's very effective. Instead of measuring your food and all that, nobody's going to do that for the rest of their life. It's not a sustainable way to eat, to prepare your food. You know, so my advice to everybody is, you know, my little soapbox tonight is, find whatever works that's sustainable for the rest of your life. Those crazy diets, those measuring your food, nobody's going to do that for the rest of your life. So the way that we do it is absolutely sustainable. It's been sustainable for the last 6 years. So, but anyway, this is the chicken, rice, and pea bowl, chicken bowls. And I add the peas in. I like the peas because it adds a little bit of sweetness into it. And then we put spray butter again. Love that spray butter. I can't believe it's not butter. I just put spray butter on there, and then I put a lot of black pepper on mine. I don't know if you can see it, but so I put spray butter, a lot of black pepper, and then just spray butter on my wife and daughters. And then we are ready to eat. So that's the chicken bowl. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's one of our favorites, and it's extremely effective, nutritious training meal. So good night, and good luck to you guys in your fitness endeavors. Let me know if you need some help.